A report from the economic war think tank released this month says Islamism is occurring within French schools. It gives the example of the biggest school in the Savoie region. It's founded by a Turkish organization and supported by the education minister and local authorities. This, which isn't an isolated case, raises concerns for the author of the report, as it says these schools, quote, indoctrinate the pupils with a narrative that goes against French laws. And this matter ties in with a larger issue encountered in French public schools. In 2019, French teacher Samuel Paty was beheaded by a terrorist after showing cartoons of Mohammed in a high school classroom. More than a year and a half after, a study shows up to 50% of teachers in schools carry out self-censorship. Several teachers have criticized this situation. Véronique Bouzou is one of them.
Teachers might say to themselves, if I speak about certain topics and a pupil misunderstands, posts a video or talks about me on social media, I might then be beheaded. I don't think you can blame teachers for self-censorship.
There have been other cases of teachers in France being threatened for speaking about Islam. In 2014, Bouzou published a book called Teachers That Are Being Murdered to highlight this situation. For Bouzou, the protection of teachers isn't being addressed at all by the government or the education ministry.
We are not supported by the government. I don't want to shoulder all these risks. We hear so much about radical Islamists that are out there. Mosques promoting radical Islam, nothing has changed. Can you imagine the administration tells the teacher that your only resort if your life is threatened is to ask to be safely removed from the school?
Teachers need to speak about Christianity or religions in classes such as history or other matters relating to the science or fine arts. Bouzou says this could be met with opposition in the classroom.
For example, they ask why artists depict people in the nude in art. I sometimes have to explain the academic standards of beauty. It takes time and explanation. I also know some teachers who are not that well informed. They have a hard time explaining some things and are clumsy in the words they use.
Following the killing of Paty less than 18 months ago, the education minister still says it's hard to evaluate the seriousness of threats and the danger encountered by teachers. Meanwhile, Bouzou and other teachers say there is no law or protocol to support teachers, and the government should be focusing on this first to better address the issue. David Vives, NTD News, Paris.